face off, and the Leafs win it back, and we are underway here at Centre Bell. Right away, the folks interested in a full building here, and they are ready for it. Shot low and off the goaltender. Slava Peksa in goal for the Leafs today, the 6th-round pick. As it comes back up for Engstrom, he lets one fly, and it finds its way into a hip and back up into center ice. Quillen knocked down by Engstrom, follows its way all the way back into the Montreal zone as the Leafs try to recover. This one will pop back up, sent back down low. Ryan Schuerberg sees that one go by, and then Parsons tries to move that puck. This building has some jam today from the fans. After it, Oliver Kapanen. Yep, that Kapanen family, a cousin of former Leaf Kasperi Kapanen. They toss that back up the board. Sim trying to get that back out. Slides over to Luke Tuck, who spent a fair time in the AHL last season, and that is a little bit of the more hallmark way that the Canadians have approached today. Here's Quillen trying to drag it up the boards. If you didn't catch the pregame moments, out of the lineup today, Ivan Demidov for the Canadians, and Demidov is out for the Canadians, and as I say, Easton Cowan for the Leafs. A little moment there out front that gives the fans some reason to throw some voice behind what is happening. Conrad goes after this one, trying to move it. Some folks into the lineup today for the Leafs. A good opportunity to all represented, research and development, everybody. And of course, the head coach behind the bench for the Leafs is the Marlies coach. Next couple of weeks in what they do, and these moments can be tense, but the moments to actually get out there and put some pucks on skates and on sticks and play the game, that's when the nerves seem to go away. Reinbacher got 10 games at the end of the season with Laval. A step to that one. Had a tough one yesterday. Montreal lost 3 to the Winnipeg Jets, who are the other team in this one. And now a little bit of hello, how you doing? One glove off, and now here we go. Kressler involved. Estapa the other side. He got a good one there. And the two of them tangle up pretty good, trying to get loose hands. Kressler in tight. And the crowd likes what they see. Who spent most of the season last year with the Cincinnati Cyclones. Point-a-game guy there out of Kitchener. Grabs a seat, and Estapa will as well. Keep an eye on that one, but he is a character player for Belleville or for Laval last year. A little scramble for it out front, and it gets the crowd interested, and now we're right back to it, and Xhekaj in the middle of that one too. And he comes back after it as he gets a grab on Quill, and Prokop keeps it in at the line. Just want to slide over to Schuerberg, who's moved out of Yukon and then came to the Marlies and found himself earning some accolades a couple of Januaries ago, and had a great year. And long shot there that goes well off the mark and into the glass. And he comes into today making sure his head and game are in the right spot for airplane. And oh, here we go. Right off the top, another one. Sim. There's a couple on the helmet, and some early quick shots, but down they go. Right back up again. Boy, if you're going to throw, you got to throw them fast, and MacNiel does that, but he makes no contact of any consequence. Landon Sim out of London. So they know what they're doing. They lined each other up quite well. That is tough. I got to tell you, you're just hoping one lands there. He got one in the ear. The other end, Jacob Fowler. I don't know if we got to that bit of housekeeping. He is in goal for the Canadians. Holinka picks it up there. Out front, a little slider looking for the 5-hole. Great chance and the best one so far. Boards not out. Engstrom over into Mesar. Lowe and Dunlap trying to pick it up. Chadwick in the way of it, getting his stick on it, and now it pops loose, calling for it up high. That one won't get there. Well, it does take a route that puts it there. A turnaround shot, and Pexa comes up with a quality save. Barbolini comes back up. Reinbacher working this one as he hits it down low into the corner. Deneen trying to move this. Slides to Tuck. Tries to drag it back up the boards. It finds its way to Reinbacher. A big, hard shot, but boy, it was well off the mark. Reinbacher retrieves it. Some good work here early and some good possession numbers early from the Kapanen. Cross ice. Beck tries to play it down low for a little bit of help. Danford able to steal it away and then seal his man away from it. The puck comes back out front, and Kapanen looked like he had a golden opportunity, but instead he sent it cross crease and off into the corner. Slider back over, puts onto the skate of Chadwick. He brings it across the line, and a shot. It snaps off the goaltender Fowler. Got some AHL time or AHL playoff time last year, Fowler did. 6 games. It's 3-3 in those opportunities. Pops awkwardly down on an edge and rolls behind the goal. This one comes back. Parsons challenges, takes the puck away. Hopkins works his way to the goal and takes the shot. Fowler had a keen eye on it the whole way. Would have had to have been a thread the needle situation. It was well defended. Little tap to break up the play in center ice. Here comes Xhekaj after it. He's still got it, looking for a little bit of space, and he's afforded that. Shot popped down and off the pads of Pexa. Had to have quick feet on that and quick pads as well. McHugh swarming Engstrom, and that's going to be a penalty. Beck picks it up. They add the extra attacker as Fowler heads off the ice. Long shot, drops, kicked away, and they do. Or you are invested. Here's Quillen, great work! Backhand and a good save by Fowler. Pick up another goal today. What a terrific move. And just trying to get that final lift or touch under their chart. See what's happening next. Back up at the blue line. Quick one. And Xhekaj with the shot. And that one goes high. A shorthanded chance happens like that. The power play tends to get a little touchy. They don't want to see anything like that happen again, so they're a little bit more careful with the intent to give their goaltenders chances. Nice little move as it comes back, but Hundell cannot keep it in. He backs all the way up. I noticed in the pregame that he was down there and signed a couple of autographs, but also noticed that there were some folks from Denmark here. Comes back out front. If that comes to him on his forehand, he's got a great opportunity on goal. Instead, it doesn't, and they scramble to keep this one in at the blue line. They do. Handel to Luke Tuck. Sends it back up high again. Reinbacher comes off of Kressler. Conrad battles for this one. Hames follows it up, gets it, and is able to move it along to Ben Danford. Up ice. Touch there by McHugh. We'll back up and through the middle. Danford comes all the way back. Kressler. And we got a little problem there. And as I say, that's first game against Ottawa. And now this game as well with a good opportunity there. Pexa backs up into his goal. We're playing a little 4-on-4. And some wide open ice. A step to the goal. Pexa the save and covers up the rebound as well. As he gets on top of that one. And Xhekaj work out of the corner. Still with it. But you've got to make a decision right away on just about everything. Danford took a shot. Estapa gets after him again. And now the two of them are trying to line up. And are they going to get rid of the mittens? No. Back it up here. McHugh back and forth here with Estapa. They're still talking it out. And we see our fair share of that in the American League too. All levels, no matter what. Here's Beck with it. Being challenged at the blue. Never been in this situation before. Lots of space to shoot there. And it is stopped up. Little block there by Matthew Barbolini. Think about blocking shit up and down the I-90, going back and forth, playing Syracuse. Long shot, scores! Into the first, or left in the